Welcome to Politically Not Correct. I'm your host, Devon Carr, and we're dead in the middle of Flatbush, Brooklyn, I'm trying to do two things at once right now. I'm hosting an event for my man, Dave, Fab Legendary. I'm also doing an interview with my good friend, Amber Love, Welcome to the show, girl.
Hi, I'm Amber Love. How y'all doing? Pleasure to be here.
She has a tendency of not speaking up. I knew this girl for a while. I literally been watching her career for a long time. She got a dope singer art called Diddy. I was supposed to be in a video. I don't know what happened, but life goes on. My dreams gonna come true one day. Tell us more about the video and everything. And what you got going on?
So basically, the video is basically a play on gender equality. I have two dancers dancing in suits with me in the back. The song is really about when a lot of times guys come to women and they try to downplay their own strengths and their own, basically their own aura to try to make themselves feel better. And the amount of misogyny in today's world, I believe that this single was needed. So, yeah.
You remember, I heard it before it was even mixed, remember? Yeah, I heard it before it was even mixed. I was like, yo, what's this song? He was like, oh, I'm like, yo, this is a hit. Remember, immediately once I heard it in your car, I'm like, this is a hit record. And you was like, you sure? I'm like, I'm positive. This shit is a hit record. How far are you trying to push it?
Well, for me, I am pushing the record because so many people responded to it. A lot of women responded to it, which is what I wanted. But because it was done so long ago, I feel like I'm not the same artist I was.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No offense. Sorry.
So yeah, it's out. It's getting the love. It's doing the traction on its own. So I'm really focusing on what's next and moving forward.
What is next though? Because I've been seeing you doing a lot of different things. I know you always been recording. I know you always had a talent. It's funny thing, you actually prefer to sing more, harmonize more, and I always told you, I think you need to focus on rapping. You really can rap, but you didn't believe me. So can I get a cut of anything you get, of iTunes or something? All right, thank you. I want to be am I in your next video? You promise?
Yes, I promise.
Thank you. But are we getting an album or EP?
I'm working on the EP. I'm focusing down on 5 songs because it's really trying to blend the two sounds that I love the most.
Which is R&B and rap.
Yeah, after writing more, I fell in love with rap more.
Yeah.
But I've always been into R&B and music.
No, you keep them. I realize you talk low, so my voice always projects.
Oh, okay.
But what's the plan for the rest of the year? Because it's the fourth quarter. What do you have planned for the rest of the year?
Well, the rest of the year, I'm really been ghostwriting for different artists, getting my networking up, working on my boutique.
Charging though.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's secure the bag first, all right?
I'm charging. I'm also getting my credit. So,
yes.
But I'm working on my boutique. It's gonna be a lot of cosmetics, focusing on lashes. That should drop in January. And then, I'm just networking out here, doing more shows, organizing this. I have a tour coming out, but I can't release any details yet.
I don't know. Amber is from upstate, so this is all upstate love right now. She's not it's not shade. You're doing your thing upstate, all right? It's for the upstate people that think that, that we don't have any upstate artists come on the show, any upstate entrepreneurs. No, we share love all over. But how does the upstate, demographic respond to your music?
It's funny you say that. I get more love down here.
I can imagine.
I get way more love down here.
It's like farms upstate.
Nah. Where I live, it's a good blend of hipster and city, but there's the hood upstate. There's all different types of parts upstate. Depends on where you're going. Now, upstate, it's really cool up there, but a lot of people, they grew up with me and they know me, so it's hard for them to adjust to me rapping. A lot of people upstate want me to sing more.
You would think, because they know you, they will want to support you even more. But you know how that goes already.
Nah, it's backwards. Especially in New York, it's backwards.
Yeah. I say this all the time. For you to get big in New York, you have to leave New York. It's you have to get big somewhere else for New York to respect you. It's the stupidest shit ever, but it's the truth.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the stupidest thing ever. But I'm watching your progress. I've always watched it. I even tell you, Amber, you need to do more stuff on Twitter also.
Yeah.
But outside of music, you being a female artist, just a woman right now. Excuse me for saying female, because I hate when men call women females. Just call her a woman. You being a woman right now in America, and you seeing, I don't know if you follow what's going on. Where there's a woman that said the Supreme Court anointee he, sexually assaulted her like years ago, and they're not believing her at all, like to the point where they want to have congressional hearings to like just basically like say they want to hear both sides, but they really don't. They want to crucify that woman. For women that gets like assaulted, I don't know if you've ever been through it. Hopefully you never been through it. But I'm sure you have friends that have been through that's been assaulted before. Because we all have women in our lives have been touched before. Why do you feel that society doesn't believe them immediately? Not saying all the time they all telling the truth, but 7 out of 10 times I don't believe they lying either. Like you gotta at least hear them out first before you just say they're lying.
From the day that we're born, we're all conditioned to really favor males as the strength and the power and etc. So therefore, when a man says something, a lot of people pay attention more. And especially if you're another man, you're going to listen to another man more. And him being in a position of power is completely abusing it on top of it. So when it comes down to it, she just got to keep going. Keep pushing.
Like, she's asking for the FBI to get involved. They're not trying to do all that. But,
that's unfortunate.
It's very, like, when you hear it, forget about her color. It doesn't matter if she's black, white. It's just she being a person. Like, hear this woman out before you say she said she got touched. Like, hear her out before you just immediately say, you know what? No, she didn't get touched. Why would he touch her?
Yeah, you can't just write somebody off. You never know what happened.
You never know what happened. Like I always said, like, to give a funny story, I remember I was like 22. A girl one time said I touched her inappropriately. And you know what I did? I figured she was lying. But you know what I did? I immediately thought to myself, yo, did I really touch her inappropriately? Because, it's in your back of my mind. Did I did that, though? Then me and her, I sat down and talked to her, and she said, you know what, I made a mistake. And I said, but what the most unfortunate thing? That it's funny you said that people believe on the male power, but in the other side of it, whenever a woman says that, immediately no one believes the man anymore. So it's a little scary because everybody believed that. I said, what's the most heartbreaking thing? I was in college when this happened. So the most heartbreaking thing is that everybody believed you. Everybody forgot about my character. Everybody forgot how close I was, with my mother. Like, no one thought about none of these things, these parts of my life. They immediately said, he touched her. And she said, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. But I forgave her, but I say that to say this, that either way, even though she was wrong, you got to hear everybody out. You got to hear them out. You got to hear, like, what happened and what's going on in their lives. And I'm just happy that nothing ever happened to you. I hope this woman, gets, the rightful treatment she needs to have. There's a lot of colors going on with your green and your blonde hair right now, too. It's, fucking me up a little bit. But we have a lot more to expect from you, because I want people to, really hear more from you. Remember, I told you I've been following you for a while. I've been hearing you going on for a while. And I know you went through a lot of hard stuff in the past year and a half. So, and I don't want you to just give up. Remember, I always told you, Amber, don't give up. Trust me, it's hard. It's just, I know this is tough, but my mother always tell you, it's always going to be a sunshine one day. So you just gotta keep on going. And I'm happy you succeeding. I'm happy the DD record is going off. And what else you got to tell people is going on with you before we sign off? I know you're a little shy. She about to get really emotional. I see in her face. That's why I'm trying to cut her off.
I don't get really emotional. You play.
All right.
Nah, but just focusing on music and networking. Yeah, pushing that. I've been doing acting auditions.
All right.
Yeah, so I just got my hand in a lot of things. That's how I've always been.
So, speaking of acting audition, off camera, I'm gonna ask you for a favor. All right? I'm gonna ask you for a favor. All right? But
oh, you want me to be on your show?
You know I do.
All right, I got you.
I have a web series coming out called One Word, and I have a role that I feel like Amber might, fit very well. And I want to thank Amber for coming out here. I want to thank her brother for coming out here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, anytime. This is politically not correct. Stay tuned for next week's episode.
Blocking your peripherals, swear I'm really cynical. Your condition is critical. Your metaphors like butter nice. Shiny shit, but ain't slicing right. Need a nigga more than average. Need a nigga that's a savage. Or the boys on the block, but you swear you the baddest. Every time my niggas see it, they be contemplating marriage. Every time they get close, make them bounce like elastic. Black card addict, bold like Mavericks. Fucked up, I need plastic. And if you tryna cut, here's my reaction.